we cut across to these first images of the Dharali disaster zone. In fact, on camera, you'll see how rescue work is on in full swing, where search operation is underway for dozens who are still feared to be trapped under the debris. Many who are missing as the army is restoring the road link to the flood epicenter. As of now, the official toll has been recorded at 4, where 150 have been rescued, but 100 who still remain missing as per the numbers coming in. And there you see the army personnel who are on the ground trying to rescue those who are feared to be trapped. The army is also restoring the road link in order to be able to connect the two sites. Of course, the very many challenges that the rescue team faces at this point, including the non-stop rains that are underway and the weather conditions that are still not conducive. But there you see how the rescue team, that includes Army, ITBP and the NDRF, at these very critical locations where they are functioning despite all odds to not just restore the road link, but also to be able to evacuate and find those who are feared to be trapped. Extremely challenging for all the personnel on the ground who are working round the clock despite the very many challenges that the weather poses, and of course the widespread destruction of lives, of property that has happened as a result of these two cloudbursts in Uttarakhand, where the situation is still very sensitive. The first pictures on India Today of the rescue operation that is underway, and these particular pictures that show you how these personnel on the ground are trying to establish the road link. They are trying to restore that road link. This is from Dharali disaster zone, where on camera you see work that is happening 24/7 ever since the disaster occurred. And now the search is on for those dozens of people who are still missing. They are feared to be trapped. Manjeet Negi is with us on the phone line as we continue to stay with those pictures. Manjeet, while we understand the challenges that the rescue teams face, but they are going all out to rescue those who are trapped, to establish this road link.
Well, despite being cut off, unit-based and the extreme adversity affected army trying to hello.
Yes, Manjeet, continue talking to us. All right, that line may have been disconnected, and we'll try and re-establish connection with Manjeet Negi. But there you see the rescue operations that are on in full swing after the tragedy occurred yesterday. A man-made tragedy, as is being touted, given the widespread development that is happening in the mountainous region. Two cloudbursts that were reported and torrents of water that gushed through the village, burying nearly half of it under rubble and sludge. A wave of destruction that completely surged down the opposite side of the hill towards Sukhi village. And there you see, ever since, round-the-clock work that is happening to rescue those who are feared to be trapped. 100 approximately is the number that is estimated. It includes the Army, ITBP and the NDRF that are on the ground despite the weather conditions that are still not conducive and lack of connectivity, but they are there, putting every bit of that effort to be able to pull people out.